All right, we got another episode of the Source right now. A bunch of NBA picks here. This morning's episode, I don't know if you followed those picks, but I'm pretty sure I'm undefeated. I think I'm 3-0 with the Miami game just starting, actually. All NBA picks in this one, so let's get right into it.
Welcome to the Source. Hey, get the Source. The Source. The Source. Hey, get the Source.
First game up is Pistons Hornets. This game's in Charlotte, and this line opened Charlotte minus 4.5. Early bets were pretty even, but the money was pinned on the Hornets, and I mean 99% of the money on the Hornets as of 12 noon. Same exact story in the afternoon, still 99% of the money on the Hornets. Still looking at Charlotte minus 4.5. I'm fading all the sharp money and going with the Pistons here, and it's not that I love Detroit in this matchup. I do like the Pistons in this matchup, but I don't love it. It's just that every sharp in the world is taking Charlotte, every single one, and I don't care. I'm not afraid to be different. So give me Detroit plus 4.5. Let's lock it in for 2.5 units. If anything changes, I will tweet it out and put it on my Instagram story next game. Next game up, we got Bulls Sixers in Chicago, and this line opened Chicago minus 3.5. Early bets and early money came in pretty much split right down the middle. Same story in the afternoon. Money and bets still split right down the middle. Obviously no line movement. We're still looking at Chicago minus 3.5. I like the Bulls here at home. No Embiid, no Simmons for Philly. Say less. Give me Chicago minus 3.5. Let's lock it in for another 2.5 units. If anything changes, I will tweet it out and put it on my Instagram story next game. Next game up, Raptors versus Hawks, and this line opened Toronto plus 2. Early bets came in pretty split even, but early money was all over the Hawks. We got another 99%er. 99% of the money at noon was on the Atlanta Hawks. That bumped the line up to 2.5 and then eventually 3. And as the line rose, we did see some money start to come in. Still, as of 2 p.m., we were looking at 62% of the money still on the Hawks. No Siakam, no Anunoby, no Van Vliet. I have to play the Hawks here. Give me Atlanta minus 3. Let's lock it in for another 2.5 units. If anything changes, I will tweet it out and put it on my Instagram story next game. Next game up, New York Knicks basketball. We're back from the break. Knicks in Milwaukee to play the Bucks, and this line opened Milwaukee laying 11. That's a big line. Early bets were pretty even, but there was some early sharp money in on the Knicks, a good amount. I think it was like 79% of early sharp money on the Knicks. Now, this would cause the line to drop from 11 to 10.5. And then the money would even out. As of 2 p.m., I think we were looking at about 60% of the money on the Knicks, and we're still looking at Milwaukee minus 10.5. I'm a diehard Knicks fan, so you obviously already know that I'm playing the Knicks here, but no Derrick Rose, probably no Taj Gibson. On the road in Milwaukee against a healthy, rested Bucks team. This one could get ugly. I know why. I understand why the spread's so high, but I believe in my boys. Give me the Knicks plus 10.5. Let's lock it in for just 1.5 units. If anything changes, I will tweet it out and put it on my Instagram story next game. Next game, Pelicans T-Wolves in New Orleans, and this line opened New Orleans laying 8. A lot of early sharp money in on the Timberwolves here. Later in the afternoon, the money would start to even out, though. I think we're looking at 57% of the money still on Minnesota. Consensus line never moved from 8, so we're still looking at NOLA minus 8. No JJ Redick tonight for the Pelicans, and I'm guessing that's why a lot of sharps like the Timberwolves here. Personally, I don't care. Before the break, the Pelicans are starting to look like a top 10 NBA team, and I think Minnesota is complete. They're terrible. So I don't care that Redick's not there. I think they'll blow them out. So give me New Orleans minus 8. Let's lock it in for 2.5 units. If anything changes, I will tweet it out and put it on my Instagram story next game. All right, this was not supposed to be in the video. I was originally not going to put this game in, but it's a good game. We're all going to be watching it, so we might as well make a pick here. We're talking Nets Celtics, and the line opened up Brooklyn minus 3. A lot of early sharp money in on the Nets. Check this out, though. Later in the afternoon, we got 70% of the bets on Brooklyn, 78% of the money on Brooklyn, but the line drops from 3 down to 2.5. Why? Should I break out the trap stamp for this one? I mean, is this a trap? I'm not going to do it, but I really think the books are about to clean everyone out on this one. I mean, all this money on the Nets and they're dropping the line. This looks like a trap to me. Give me the Celtics here, and yes, I admit I'm partially making this bet because fuck the Nets. I really enjoy rooting against them, but I'm siding with the books, fading the public. I'm playing by the rules here. Give me Boston plus 2.5. Let's lock it in for 2.5 units. If anything changes, I will tweet it out and put it on my Instagram story. Now here's a parlay of the day that I know y'all want. Parlay of the day is a 3-leg parlay. Atlanta Hawks money line, Boston Celtics money line, and I'm throwing Detroit money line in there. Final payout is plus 802. So again, I've said it 1,000 times, I don't advise you play this parlay. but I know you all are gonna anyway. Good day yesterday. We're off to a good start today. Let's stay hot. Talk to you on Twitter.